Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Eric. I'm homeless, live in this little red car, and work in this factory full time. But occasionally, I like to find a sunny spot where I can sit down and just daydream for an afternoon. And so that's what we're doing today, sitting here daydreaming about what would I do if I had money. I'll tell you what I would do. I'd buy land in Alaska. Recently, I found 10 acres of land off the beaten path for $18,000. Check out this property near Talkeetna, Alaska with river access. Do I have $18,000? Nope. Do I have good credit? Nope. Is Alaska a couple thousand miles away? Yup. And that's why it's called a dream. I've been roaming around this earth and homeless for way too long. I think it'd be nice to have a place to finally call home. This property is 6 miles outside of the small town of Talkeetna, Alaska, which is a gateway to Denali National Park and has a small commercial zone and receives a bunch of tourist dollars every year. But this property, like I said, is 6 miles away, and the only way to access it is up this river where there is a trail with a parking lot. Check this out. Now, I don't know what this trail is in the summertime. It could be possible that it's all swamp, or it could be a very nice ATV trail or something. You know, it could be either an inaccessible area or a really nice trail. But in the wintertime, it is a cross-country ski trail and a perfect trail for snow machines. So there's great winter access up here by parking in this lot right here and heading up this trail, so I could get in and out that way if need be. You might be asking, what the heck would you do up there in the middle of nowhere in Alaska all by yourself? And probably some farming and some fishing, maybe grow some broccoli and potatoes and carrots and catch fish and hunt rabbits and build a house out of build like a log cabin with my own 2 hands, cutting down the wood and seasoning it. And it is a wooded lot. You know, you can see all the trees up there, so be able to build like a little hunting cabin, maybe a cache or something. You know, spend my days doing that. It would be awesome. I could get Starlink set up, you know, with all the technology nowadays and solar panels. I could be able to record myself building a cabin up there in Alaska, almost like Dick Pernenke style, not Chris McCandless. I'm not going up there to starve to death, man. I'm gonna work a job and figure it out and save money. But this is the goal, man. This is the dream. I feel much more alive in life now that I have this Alaska dream and goal. Work doesn't seem so horrible in the factory. I go in there with a good attitude and a smile every day. Now that I got something that I'm shooting for. It's not going to be easy to get up there, though. Alaska is far. And I got that little red car, too. It costs $2,000 to ship a car from Seattle, Washington to Alaska. So I probably won't be able to take that car with me. And I got a storage shed full of stuff, so I don't know how to work all this out. It's just a dream right now, but the ship is getting pointed in a direction, and I'm excited about it. I'd like to take this time to briefly interrupt my dream to just give a quick life update of what I've been going through here the past 3 weeks for all my subscribers and people that have been following me and know that I live out of the little red car. Well, little red car broke like 2 weeks ago. It stalled in the middle of an intersection and wouldn't start. And so I had it towed to a mechanic and he couldn't figure out the problem. So he didn't fix anything. I did pay him to fix my oil leak at that time, and that was a few $100s. He replaced a gasket or a seal or something, and it stopped the leak. So I don't have an oil leak no more, which is amazing. But I did have, when my car was getting worked on, I had to stay in a hotel and I missed a little bit of work. So the entirety of the car situation was about a $1,200 negative cost on my savings, which I'm just grateful that I had emergency savings at the time. But it does kind of stinks to $1,200 into a car that's not even probably worth $1,200, but it's my home. You know, I don't got a choice. I got to take care of it. And also this week I hurt my back. Look, I can hardly stand up, and that's why we're doing this video here in the park, just sitting down. It's because I pulled a muscle in my back. Honestly, I did it when I was 26 years old, framing houses, and it's just been a reoccurring problem my whole life. This time I pulled a muscle in my back while I was trying to put on socks. I'm not even kidding. I was in a hurry. I like bent down so quickly that I was like, oh! And so this is like day 3 or 4 or something of the back injury. It usually takes about a week where I you know, and back to recovered or whatever. So I'm just dealing with this. I have been doing physical therapy on myself, doing stretching and walking here to the picnic tables and stuff so I can hold up my own balance. But yeah, it's been a struggle. I can't get out and do any adventuring. And it is the holiday weekends. I have 5 days off and I'm literally just stuck, paralyzed, sitting around. So I figured we record this video of me just sitting here. Oh, and also my expensive $2,500 editing computer broke. I guess the freeze and cold got to it and hurt the battery. Now it won't hold a charge, and the only way I can use it is when I'm directly plugged into the wall, which isn't horrible, but it does kind of stink because I'm a nomadic traveling content creator, so being plugged into the wall isn't always convenient. Hey, thanks for sitting through a quick life update. One of the things that really excites me about this property up in Alaska is you can see Mount Denali from it. Over 20,000 feet high. This is a huge mountain and you can see it from my property. Now, it's cloudy most of the time in Alaska. I think they say like 70% or something like that, and you only get a 30% shot. But even seeing Denali property from the property once would be amazing. Honestly, I could start my Alaska journey by asking for help. If this is something that I'm serious about and this is something that I really want to do, I probably should ask for help. I was Google searching homeless shelters in Anchorage, Alaska, and there's a bunch of help up there. Man, if I could just get to Anchorage with a couple $1,000s in saving, go to one of them homeless shelters, explain my situation, find a job, stay true, save money, and get the help that I need, I bet you I could work myself into finding some land up in Alaska where I could build a cabin. I really do believe that. And so I think that's what I'm going to be doing. That's my goal for 2025 is this homeless man is going to try and get up to Alaska, find help, take care of business, and just work my butt off. It's always a lot of work. I hope you guys are working hard too. Am I crazy for wanting to go to Alaska? I think I would love it. I enjoy nature. I think I would enjoy the solitude. I love the thought of hard work and subsistence living. Man, it just seems like a dream to me. I don't think I'm crazy at all. Tell me I'm not crazy. Of course, Alaska is known for its wildlife and number one, grizzly bears. I'm not a gun owner. I'll have to get a lot of them bear spray canisters. Maybe a dog is in my future. I've never owned a pet, but I think I'd really love a dog, man. What an awesome companion. Yeah, maybe there's a dog in my future in Alaska. And also, just one more thing. The weather here in Denver in December has been fantastic. I can't say enough about it. Really been lucky and blessed. But it's going to take a turn for the worse. I can see into the future in January and February is coming. Temperatures are dropping. It's going to get much colder and precipitation is moving in. I expect lots of snow. It's just the nature of the beast here in the mountains. But we've been lucky so far. I ain't complaining about global warming right now. This has been another video. I'm going to call it quits. I know it's not my usual video, but this is peace out. Thank you guys for following along. Until the next video, smile your way through the day.